Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Pisces, hi. This is Tarot by Naveen. Welcome to the channel. Okay, Pisces, I used to have another tarot card reading channel, but I had to start a new one for various reasons because I'm transitioning in life at the moment. So yeah, I'm actually very excited to start this new channel. Um, so yeah, I'll be starting off with the general card readings first, just to get, my bearings. And eventually I will gravitate into the money and finance readings and the love readings. So just bear with me regarding that. In the meantime, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Feel free to further support the channel by becoming, make sure this is right side up, by becoming whoa, there's a lot coming out. You know what? I'll say it. The cards that came out just now, I glimpsed it, was the Tower and the World card that you saw there briefly. There's another card behind it, but I sense they may have been a part of the actual reading you're going into. So there seems to be a change that's going to be happening in your life, a very good change, it could be a bit chaotic-y, but it's purposeful, it's meaningful. It's almost, I sense, it's kind of expected, like you're expecting this change, but to deal with all of the ramifications of this change can be a little bit chaotic, but it's like a fun, earned chaotic, like a transitioning from, okay, so an example that came up, and it could be very well your story. It could be from moving from an apartment to a house, which is exciting, but you still have to do all of that work with the legalities, the packing the bags, the movers, stuff like that. So that's what I'm feeling. So if anything, the general card reading is more than likely going to reflect that, or maybe it's just a personal message that someone needed to hear, but we'll find out soon enough. But yeah, Pisces, this is a general card reading for you for the time frame of October the 24th to November the 21st of 2025. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and also have a Patreon channel. Feel free to also support that way if you'd like. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. You have been slowly moving steadily, building your reputation, building your finances, building your securities, building your reputation, building your social network, building your personal lifestyle. Okay, on a very strong, secure, very countable, very kind of junctured platform. This is a steady commitment to yourself, to what's important to you, to your success, to your family, or to your friends, or whoever is very important to you. This is a steadiness that you have committed to in your life's journey, and it's bringing you to the next levels of this transition of success is what's coming through. The Knight of Pentacles is incredibly secure, incredibly sound, makes perfect sense. So you have no qualms or concerns with your direction. It's just the process sometimes, like the time frame, the length of time between things. Sometimes it could get to you, kind of, sort of, but you know it's for the best, and you're steadily committed to your success in that way. Further clarification, universe. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, things are about to speed up. So you are approaching that next juncture point, like I said. There's a lot of conversation, a lot of action, a lot of engagement, and it's going to require a lot of your attention. Okay, and that could have been what you're saving towards. That could have been a contract that's now um, transforming into a higher level of contract, into a higher level of responsibility, a higher level of purpose. Okay, that could be a relationship and varying things that you're working on, whatever the situation is. That's why I said it from the earlier parts. For some of you, it could have been like moving from an apartment. Maybe you were saving for a house and you were in an apartment, and now you're going through the all of those like commotions towards getting that done. Absolutely incredible. Further clarification. Yep, there you go. The Five of Wands. There's there's challenge in all this, but you're going to overcome it. You're ready for this. You actually have a lot of fortitude and security and resources in which to handle this. You just have to go through the motions, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, you are going to an expanded solid state. This is that juncture point. Okay? So you are moving into a level of absolute growth in your success, because I sense that you are pretty successful within your own right. Like with the Knight of Pentacles, like you have been saving, you have been practical, you have been resilient, you have been methodical, you have been wise, you have not been frivolous, you have not been careless. This is a planned understanding of motion, and now you're ready to put certain aspects of investment, or you're engaged in certain aspects of talks towards your elevation of an industry or in a collaboration, whatever the situation is. You're about to transition into a next level of higher esteem. Okay, further insight to that line. Yeah, message, there you go. There's a lot of talk, like I said, a lot of action. There's discussions, there's movement. That you're getting there are things coming together, and it's going to come together in your favor with this message. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. So in your prosperity that's developing, some people that you may have been engaged with, depends on whether this is family or friends or colleagues, whatever the situation is. They see where you're going, they see your climb. Okay, and they what I'm hearing is it's majority, if not all of them, it's not in a duplicitous way is what's coming through, whereby they may anchor their responsibilities or anchor their concerns that they need to be involved with on you, for you to help them out or to solve their problems. Right now, what's coming through is that you can acknowledge those things, but right now you have to be focused on developing this next juncture. This next juncture requires your attention. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, literally, what did I just finish saying? What did I just finish saying, Pisces? The Six of Pentacles. This is you balancing out the scales wisely, fairly, okay, discernedly. Okay, you can, if you're putting money aside for this, let it be for this. If money is aside to do X, Y, and Z, let it be for that. You cannot deviate from this plan of action now. You just can't. Everything has to be balanced. You've already committed to certain things. Once you're finished with this juncture, then you could be a bit more fluid, okay? But right now, you're in a transition. It requires your continued focus effort, okay? You can, like the Six of Pentacles, he's also able to help those who may be in need. You see what I told you with the Eight of Swords, but you can't extend more than what is allocated. for certain things, okay? For the clarification. Yes, oh my God. Look, the Queen of Pentacles. From the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. And this is what I'm talking about. The Queen of Pentacles is very focused on this investment. This is that position in your life, this new title or this new investment or this new collaboration. Whatever securities, resources, responsibilities, finances, whatever it is, relationships, this is what she is focused on, okay? She's focusing on that because it's very important for the long term. She's the long term, and she's working to make sure that that has its highest opportunity of success. Okay? And the universe is telling you that is your focus right now, Pisces. Further insight to that line, yeah, main male, be focused on what is important to you right now. Okay? This current juncture, this current responsibility that you yourself knew about, and you are getting yourself ready for it. Now it's happening, and it requires your full attention, Pisces. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the moon energy is coming through that. Yeah, there's going to be, some howlings of varying people or certain things. And sometimes it can make the waters kind of muddy in certain respects, but the moon energy is telling you, you continue doing these vigilant steps as things will be revealed because of your consistency. Okay, further clarification. Yes, there you go. The Nine of Pentacles. This is where you're headed. This is what your whole effort is about with this new juncture point. And it's going to be revealed as you get through this paperwork and other things like that, whatever is happening here that requires your attention. The Nine of Pentacles. This is where you start to become very independent, very capable to expand yourself and to avail yourself if you want. Okay? And I sense this part right here is more so in the latter part of the year over here towards the early part of the year. So I'm sensing more so that right here is the time frame of the reading, okay? But over here is more towards the latter part of the year or to the beginning part of the year, not to extend into or overextend from February is what I'm hearing. This is a big transition juncture point in your life, but it's going to free you up for absolute independence with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Absolute security. You're going to have a lot of money in the bank. You're going to have the ability to be philanthropic and to help those in need and your family members, your friends, whatever the situation is, okay? Even more so than what you may have tried to assist with already, okay? This is someone who can set their calendar. They're just free. They're able to do what they want, involve themselves with something that they want. They have a lot of say in their life and very successful, very healthy, very abundant. For the clarification, yep, there you go. The Queen of Swords. Now you're free to engage, to talk, to get things going. That's what I was saying. Okay, whereby you have the Queen of Pentacles over here. You have to be focused on your business, on your work, on your career, on your family dynamic, your whatever the situation is important to you. But right here with the Queen of Swords, this is where you can hear things out, plan things ahead with varying things, okay? Seeing the truth of the matter as well, very confidently, very intelligently, very wisely, okay? And she is also involved in hands-on as well, okay? Let's see what else is happening. And yep, there you go, lovers. You can entertain relationships now more so. You could really invest into relationships now. And this could be even in your intimate relationships because a lot of the business aspects was happening here, okay? This is where you're free to involve yourself even more. So let's see what is happening here. Yep, the Tower energy. And remember, I told you from the onset before we even put out the cards, this came through because the old transition, like I said, this is a juncture point. They're breaking down the old transition because it served its purpose. It can't hold this great abundance that's now developing in your life at this new juncture point, okay? This new thing had to develop, and you're currently in the middle of that. Further clarification, yep, Nine of Cups, this is your wish fulfillment, and you know what it is what I'm hearing. I'm still drawing back to the Knight of Pentacles. You know what this is. You were saving towards this. You were working toward this. You were planning towards this. You were in negotiation towards this, whatever it was, okay? And it's going to come through. You're in the process of it now, the latter parts of it right now, okay? And your wish is going to come true. The Nine of Cups, further clarification. Yep, there you go. Page of Cups now. Wow. This is you finally moving on to the next juncture, this brand new journey of success and commitment and love and passion and purpose in your life. It'll feel like a dream come true. Okay? It is that next juncture point. This is meant to be. And I hope you heed the advice, Pisces. Further insight into that line. Yep, occupation. This brand new occupation, elevation in your occupation, brand new responsibilities, general titles, capabilities, resources. This new foundation that you've been working hard towards, it's coming through. Absolutely incredible. So Pisces, we're going to get into your extended reading. Your extended reading will have the clarifiers, it'll have the insight, and will have angel messages. Please also cross-reference from the primary reading versus the extended reading. They may complement each other, or the extended reading may give a little bit more insight. Okay, let's see what's happening here. And we have, yep, Seven of Swords, you're moving on. There are certain things you're wrapping up because you're now moving on to something more prosperous. Okay, something you've been planning towards. You're finishing out, you're concluding something that served its time, and you have to rip yourself away from it basically, and you're moving on. Okay, further clarification. Yep, there you go. The Three of Swords. That's why there's so much talk and so much varying challenges. You will be overcoming, no problem, because you've been working towards it. Some people will be sorry to let you go, that you're leaving like a relationship or an establishment or whatever, but you've been working towards this, you've been saving towards this, and you want to give them what's due to them. It could be a 2 weeks notice, whatever, because you're moving on. Okay, further clarification. Yep, there you go. The Six of Cups, like I said, you're moving on towards your bliss, towards your happiness. It is a continuation of your personal freedoms, of your personal dreams. Okay? You're not going to let anybody hold you back. And this is a lot of support with loved ones as well. Because certain loved ones, definitely, or close friends, whatever, family, they knew about this. Okay? And they've been supporting you all the way. They knew that you wanted to move away from certain aspects that just been serving its time, so that you can further pursue your dreams and your goals to further evolve in whatever this is. Okay? Now, some people, some situations or organizations or collaborations may feel a bit of a sting because you're leaving or you're transitioning, but you could stay in that understanding forever. You had to become more, For the insight, yeah, male, female, again, that focus on yourself and your commitment to yourself. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. You've already formed one thing already. Now you're transitioning and forming this new thing. You can't juggle both. You've finished this. You're moving forward to let those other things go. This is that new opportunity. This is where you're going to be moving your thoughts and your mind to right now. Further clarification. My God, again, Pisces, it's literally the same message with the extended. So the extended is literally complementing the primary. There's like nothing more to be said. It's just further amplifying the advice that was given already. Okay? With the Eight of Swords, remember I told you, don't be wrapped up in these other people's concerns or these other people's problems or whatever, because they see that you're moving on to greater things. You have to liberate yourself. Right here, liberate yourself. Focus on yourself. Okay? Main male there, main female. My goodness, what more has to be said? Look at this. Further clarification, the King of Cups. You have to let certain ships go, as certain other things will come. You have to be true to yourself. This is a calming, I know my purpose, I know my commitment, I know what I want to do, and you're not going to let anything sway you. You're not going to let anything sway you. You're going to be at peace with your decision. And this will gravitate the new aspects of those peaceful vibes coming towards you, complimenting you, in interacting with you, and kind of inviting you. Okay, this is what you're establishing in your life. You have to just let things go. You hear people, you hear them out, you hear their woes and their concerns, whatever, but you have to be true to yourself, and that's going to make all the difference. This peace of mind, this peace of heart, knowing that, you know what, I'm doing what's right for me. Okay, for you, for your family, for your close friends, whatever the situation is, your focus on your next level of things, further insight to that line. Yep, toil and labor. You couldn't do it forever. You have to move on. It has served its time. You're not going to continue in this toil and labor like that anymore. You have to rise. You have to become more, and that's what you're doing. Let's see what else is up. Yep, there we go. The Empress. This is that becoming more, like I said. And remember over here, and I told you where this is like this is part of that juncture point, but this right here is more of the manifestation towards the latter part of the year or to certain aspects within February or up to February-ish. We have the Empress. But sometimes she comes as a pregnant understanding. So there's a lot of abundance being nurtured in this. Your life, your new development, your new direction, your new building, whatever situation is, it is developing and it's going to be birthed into this great abundance. This is also, I just heard, great passion in relationships. This is a lot of great fortitudes of connections and just being at peace and happy and a lot of fulfillment, a lot of abundance, of practicality. There's a lot of excitement that's coming through. Just a lot of things that makes life worth living that's coming through. Okay. And it's great on the lovers. Makes perfect sense because I saw a lot of passion there. For the clarification, yeah, there we go. Judgment. This is you being reborn again at a higher level, a higher vibration. Like life is not going to be the same. Okay? This is that transformation into that absolutely brand new life. Okay? Further clarification. Yep. Three of Cups, celebration, all around celebration. Okay? You're going to be very happy. You are committed, stay focused, stay true to your task, and it's going to make all the difference. You will have a lot to celebrate. And you'll have a lot of close personal friends you've made on the way as well, is what I'm hearing. A lot of fortitude. So say again, the extended is literally repeating the same thing. Stay true to yourself. Okay, stay true to this commitment. Stay true to this investment. Okay, because it is establishing something for the grand long term of success in your life. For the insight. Yes, look at that. What did I say? Especially on this line. Great fortune, Pisces. Stay true to yourself. Stay true. Oh my gosh. The Tower. And we spoke about that. And the Tower, look, the Tower, the Tower, Tower. I literally finished saying all that. Literally on the same line. Again, the extended is literally saying the same thing as the primary. So everything is in sync. Okay? The old life gone away. The old is, you even have the Judgment here. It's total rebirth. Okay? Tower energy. This is the new foundations that's going to be established for absolute brilliance and abundance in your life. For the clarification, the moon energy came through again. Ignore the howling wolves. Keep moving forward because things are revealed for your best. The ladder card, let's see what it has to say. Yeah, oh my God. The Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. It's like you're like walking on air. Just your total love, your heart is at peace and you're so happy on this new life that's being formed, this new way of being. It just hits everything right in your heart space. Finally, like it will be vindicated of all your sacrifices, all your waiting time, all your efforts. You're going to be very, very, very happy. Very happy, Pisces. For the insight of this line, yeah, beware of those thieves. Okay, and we had a little touch on that a little bit before. Beware of those people who try to take advantage of your success. Okay, you'll discern that. So I don't sense anybody's gonna pull the wool over your eyes, especially when you have the when you have the Queen of Swords right here. I believe Revive Like C cross reference. She's in here. She sees the truth of the matter. Okay, that's when you're able to remember. You're able to give more at that point. But some people may try to take advantage of you. Don't let them. Okay. So let's see your angel message, Pisces, and we have, if you believe, definitely, you can do this. Keep moving forward. And this line, not the right time. Remember, it's not the right time to be dealing with other people, and especially on this line. You have to focus on yourself, okay? And right here, you're ready. We already know that. Right on this line, great fortune. And over here we have within the next few weeks. Yeah. So some of you, clearly, this is happening within this time frame of the reading, but the majority of you, I'm an intuitive reader. A majority of you, this is not happening in the next few weeks. It's leading into the latter part of the year, the early part of next year. Okay, I sense a lot of you around here, but there could be those exceptions where some of you, all of this is happening within the next few weeks, and you'll know where it resonates for you if that's the case for you. Okay, so Pisces, this has been your general card reading. I hope it was beneficial. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Please leave comments, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. And I wish you the best. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, and I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.